I'm Ashley Kile, and this is your Lake News Update. A nitro bass boat crashed into a dock at 1 a.m. Sunday at Majestic Condominiums. One of the men was ejected in the collision but was picked up by the other man still aboard the boat. They then fled the scene. Later, emergency responders found the damaged boat with 2 men aboard a half an hour later near Ozark Barbecue. The Missouri Water Patrol arrested David Ewing of Boonville for boating while intoxicated and careless and imprudent driving, resulting in an accident. Michael Matthews of Colorado was arrested for boating while intoxicated and failure to display navigation lights. Both men refused medical treatment. Other than one boat dock collision this Sunday, the Water Patrol reported a safe weekend with few injuries and no fatalities. The LakeExpo.com boat gas survey reported prices dropping at marinas for the 4th weekend in a row. Formula Boats of Missouri has the cheapest gas on the lake at $3.64 per gallon. Almost all marinas are now reporting prices of $3.99 or less. Crude oil continues to slide lower in international markets. Volunteers showed their dedication to keeping the lake clean this spring with a record 74 groups participating in the Adopt a Shoreline Spring Cleanup. They scoured 575 miles of shoreline and removed 1,037 cubic yards of trash weighing 48 tons. A total of 626 volunteers participated. The program is sponsored by Amerin, Missouri. Tens of thousands of buyers, vendors, and traders visited Gravois Mill this past weekend for Jacobs Cave Meadowlands Swapping Days. More than 800 vendors set up to swap farm animals, homemade foods, handcrafted goods, collectibles, and antiques. Workers counted more than 60 cars entering the event every 5 minutes. Another Swapping Days event will be held this fall. Golfers teed off Sunday morning at the Lodge of Four Seasons to raise money for Lake Regional Hospital. The 34th annual HK's Hospital Benefit Tournament featured celebrity chair Tony Richardson, former fullback for the Kansas City Chiefs. Proceeds from this year's event have been allocated to purchase a Hannah surgical table used for hip and knee replacements. Hundreds of families and friends impacted by cancer walked for 12 hours Friday night into Saturday morning for the Camden County Relay for Life held at Big Surf Water Park. Walkers honored loved ones, caregivers, and those continuing their fight against cancer. Proceeds from the event are designed to assist local cancer patients. The Miller County woman charged with murder for setting her baby on fire 5 years ago will not face a jury of her peers. In a pretrial conference last week, Christina White of Iberia entered an open Alford plea of guilty to amend charges of second-degree murder, arson, and child endangerment. White was arrested on July 12, 2007 for wrapping 6-month-old Wayne Anderson Jr. in a blanket and setting it on fire. Baby Wayne died 19 days later on July 31st from his burns. It is now up to a judge to decide White's punishment. She could serve as little as 10 years or as much as life in prison. 2 men died Sunday morning in a one-car crash on Highway 5. Jeffrey King of Kansas City, Missouri, and Terry Lawson of Linder, Texas, were declared dead after a Chevy S10 pickup ran off Highway 5 just south of Twin Rivers Road. They struck a tree and overturned. Neither man was wearing a seatbelt. Amerin, Missouri has brought a recreational trail through Eldon one step closer to reality by agreeing to allow the use of the former Rock Island Railroad right-of-way for the project. The Lake of the Ozarks Council of Local Governments is assisting the Eldon community with negotiations and construction of the trail. Regional Planner Mac McNally has spearheaded the effort to turn the overgrown area into a community asset and economic development tool. The Eldon right-of-way is 3 miles long and part of the larger rail line, which runs 245 miles from Maryland Heights near St. Louis to Pleasant Hill near Kansas City. Jason Hewlett of Hewlett Chevrolet Buick GMC has joined the Lake Regional Medical Group's Board of Directors. The board provides governance to Lake Regional's clinics, pharmacies, and urgent care facilities. Dr. Grant Barnum has accepted a chair on the Lake Regional Health System's Board of Directors. He replaces Otis Mosley, who resigned from the board in March. Dr. Barnum has practiced at the lake since 1996 and joined Lake Regional Clinic Lake Ozark in 2006. The first fundraising event for the 2012 Thunder Eagles Ridge Youth Camp will be held June 9th from 6 o'clock to 9 o'clock p.m., hosted by the Vine Wine Bar and Art Gallery on Highway KK in Osage Beach. There are 2 youth camps planned for this summer, as well as 4 retreats for families and adults. Campers will canoe, fish, swim, hike, and participate in group activities such as volleyball, soccer, and team building. The Thunder Eagle Ridge Youth Camp is located on 80 acres near Max Creek in the Little Niangua River. Visit the Bagnell Dam Strip this Friday for the Hot Summer's Nights Classic Car Cruise. Come enjoy the event from 6 to 11 p.m. as the hottest cars, trucks, and motorcycles line the strip. As always, the Bagnell Dam Strip offers activities for the kids like skee ball, video games, and ice cream. Join the Ozark Yacht Club this Saturday at the 2-mile marker as they host the 2nd annual Leukemia Cup Regatta to support the Lymphoma Society's fight against blood cancers. The regatta is a 1-day sailboat race. Participants sail, crew, or cheer while raising funds to support the cause. After the regatta, participants will enjoy a post-race party, raffles, and awards ceremony in the Anchor Room at the Ozark Yacht Club. Here's a schedule of the day's activities. 10 o'clock will be the skipper's meeting, which will have the course instructions and start times. Noon will be the first start. 5 o'clock p.m. will be the reception at Ozark Yacht Club. 6 o'clock p.m. will be the dinner, awards presentation, and entertainment. If you want more information or want to register, go to www.ozarkyachtclub.com. And for the biggest news of the weekend, dog lovers will converge on Dog Days Bar and Grill this Friday through Sunday for the Canine Cannonball. Anyone with a dog can join the fun as a competitor or spectator. The Canine Cannonball promises big air, extreme vertical, and speed retrieve events. The action begins Friday from 4 to 7 p.m., Saturday 11 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Sunday 11 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Dog Days Bar and Grill is located at the 19-mile marker by water or Jeffries Road by land near the Grand Glaze Bridge in Osage Beach. If you can't be there, be sure to watch the Canine Cannonball live on LakeTV Channel 90. I'm Ashley Kile, and that's your Lake News Update.